We're going to move on to Fred Olsen next. A company that I cruised with last year, had a great time. I was really impressed, really, more intimate ships.
You took your mum on board, didn't you?
I did,
You
yeah.
had a great time, both of you.
We really did have a lovely time.
Yeah.
Really safe, friendly, great food. And actually, I did a bit of filming when I was there, so...
Your mum was the cameraman, I heard. Did a good job.
No, my mum was the worst critic ever. She sat there and said, oh, no, that's not very natural. No, you need to do that again. Honestly, took me forever. But anyway, this is my own experience aboard Fred Olsen. Fred Olsen operates smaller, personal, more traditional ships. The atmosphere is welcoming and warm, and you soon get to know your fellow passengers and crew. And although all the ships have their own distinctive personalities, they all share the same great comforts, cuisine and service that Fred Olsen are so proud of. One of the highlights of a Fred Olsen cruise is the superb cuisine. Their chefs are passionate about food, so you'll be assured the same outstanding quality no matter which menu you choose or where you decide to dine. Now, if the sun's shining, you might decide to have breakfast al fresco, or if you're feeling a bit lazy, then why not just have it delivered straight to your cabin? Lunch choices are really plentiful, and on an evening, main restaurants such as this offer a delicious and delectable 5-course dinner. Although Fred Olsen ships are generally more intimate in size, they still offer a great choice of bars and entertainment. They also want you to relax and enjoy your holiday, not worry too much about how much things cost, so drinks prices are really, really reasonable. You may, however, wish to upgrade to their all-inclusive package, knowing almost everything is covered. So whether you enjoy having a cocktail by the pool or a pint in a traditional British pub, you're sure to enjoy your favourite tipple. Although the ships are generally smaller, with approximately 800 to 900 passengers in general, they've got all the facilities and conveniences you need to have a really great time. So you might want to enjoy a bubbling jacuzzi or have a little swim. You may also find classes such as yoga or Pilates in the fitness centre, or decide to treat yourself and be pampered in the Atlantis Spa and Salon. Delightful libraries, card rooms, arts and crafts rooms, gaming tables may also be available, and of course, great entertainment. Fred Olsen offer a really wide variety of accommodation to suit all different needs and budgets. You can choose from a balcony cabin, an outside or an inside cabin, and for solo travellers, special single accommodation is also available. All cabins, though, have interactive televisions, a safe tea and coffee making facilities, and they all have a really nice, warm and cosy feel. Oh, I really had such a good time.
Was that you working out with the exercise thing in the gym?
No.
When you were rolling the ball, no?
That wasn't me.
Oh, I thought it was because they looked good in lycra, that's all.
That was definitely not me. But moving swiftly on, 20 nights away with Fred Olsen at an amazing price, and it really is a trip of a lifetime. Now, I've not been to the Far East, Keith, so talk me through.
Oh, this is an amazing itinerary. So we're going to start you off in Hong Kong. This is a city of skyscrapers, of junks, of sampans, this busy harbour which has a light show every night at 8 o'clock, which you can't miss. You've got the dragon-crested hills of Kowloon overshadowing everything. Hong Kong literally translated means fragrant harbour. For shopping, well, look no further. This is a wonderful paradise. If you like to burn the credit card, this is the way to do it. I love the more natural things. I mean, the other thing you can do here is eating out. You can eat out at a different restaurant every day for 12 years and not eat at the same place twice in Hong Kong.
Yeah, there's that many restaurants.
It's got that many restaurants. Take the funicular up to Victoria Peak for amazing views over the whole of the island and the harbour. Go and browse in Stanley Market, one of the world's greatest bazaars. Or just go and look at these narrow streets. They're crammed with noodle vendors, fortune tellers, bone setters, and this endless array of shops and fun and buzz. It really is a city that never sleeps.
And we should say that, the fact that you are there for 2 nights in Hong Kong in a 4-star hotel as well. Then, of course, you're transferred from the hotel to port and you embark the Balmoral for a 14-night cruise.
That's right. Relaxing day at sea before you hit Vietnam. You've got an overnight here in Chiang Mai, and this is, look at that. That is what you're going to be spending your overnight.
Wow.
It's incredible. It's halfway between 2 historic and magical cities, Da Nang and Hue. Gives you a great chance to go and float along the Mekong Delta and see fruit orchards and French colonial buildings and ancient homes, floating markets, and also to enjoy the Marble Mountains. OK, then you're heading through to Nha Trang. Now, this is the beach capital of Vietnam. The setting is absolutely stunning. Towering mountains looming up behind the city. A great place for you to enjoy. Waters dotted with dolphins and little islands, and a chance for you to go scuba diving. Then we're going through to Ho Chi Minh City. This is a chance for you to have an overnight on board in the former Saigon. It's a magical place. I mean, for me, head all the way into the Rex Hotel. Once you're there, you'll be in the heart of the city, and from there, most of the big sites are walkable. Of course, was that hotel where they used to have the 5 o'clock press follies during the war, and it gives you great views. If you go right to the top, you can still have a cocktail up there. You can have great street food at the Benthank market, where literally everything, and I mean everything, is for sale. You can, again, paddle down the Mekong River. You can go and enjoy the floating markets or explore the Chi tunnel network, which is what the Viet Cong used during the war, and it's a magical underworld tunnel
Keith,
system.
it is really nice that we do get the overnight, because you don't want to be rushed there, do you?
Not at all, no. And again, I mean, motorbike is king in this city, and as a motorbiker myself, that's one of the reasons I love it so much. It's an incredibly vibrant city. The street food's brilliant. Then you've got a relaxing day at sea before you then go to Cambodia. Now, I've spent a few months of my life in Cambodia. This has, I believe, the friendliest people in the world, bar none. Sucaville literally was hacked out of the jungle in the 1950s to create this beach resort, and it's a great chance for you to go and enjoy these long white fringe beaches, the wonderful hospitality and food of these people right on the kind of Gulf of Thailand. Beautiful. Then you're going to get a chance to go through and have an overnight again in Lam Shabang. Lam Shabang is your port of call for you to head into Bangkok, the world's hottest capital city. Thailand is the only country in this part of the world that's never been taken over, never been, you know, it's called the land of the free for that reason, because it's never been colonised. It's a magical place, the city of angels, and a great chance for you to go enjoy great shows, go and see some of the great food, go to the Tiger Temple, go and get a massage by the blind masseuses at Wat Po. It's a magical place.
And I think, I mean, just looking at this cruise and all the lovely ports, it is so nice that everything is so organised well. I know Fred Olsen will really look after the passengers, because I would find a trip like this quite daunting if I was sorting it all out myself, but it's all arranged for you,
But that's why this is such a good way of seeing the Far East, is the fact that you're coming back every night to your cruise ship, you're getting the security and the safety of a familiar environment, and then you're getting to explore, coming back knowing that you've got that. So you look at some of the floating markets, the famous floating markets of Bangkok. This is some of the temples again, and I mean, what can I say? I love Bangkok. It's an incredible city. Go and get a massage. Go on a ride in a tuk-tuk.
I just cannot wait to do this, you know, a cruise like this. I really can't.
Then
where's next in Keith?
Koh Samui, tropical paradise, white beaches, coconut palms, the Numang waterfall, and of course the famous James Bond beach, which is filmed for The Man and the Golden Gun. Then you've got a relaxing day at sea before we go to Singapore, overnight in Singapore. This is full of modern high-rise buildings, Chinese shop houses with red-tiled roofs, sturdy Victorian buildings, Buddhist temples, Arab bazaars, amazing architecture. It's great for shopping. If you want to go and get some, you know, some great high-end stuff, think Gucci, think Vuitton, and then go out to Orchard Road. If you want to go and enjoy the zoo, then I'd recommend going out at night and doing a night safari over 900 different nocturnal animals.
That's amazing.
That's been the best tour in Singapore for the last 7 years. The world's largest walk-in bird aviary, the Jurong Bird Park. And again, you've got things like the original Singapore Walk, which is an Eat, Pray, Love. That's the bird park. And
there you go, yeah.
The Marina Bay Sands Hotel, which took 3 months to raise up and perch on the top. I always talk about this but that's because it's so amazing, and you can look out across the whole of a city.
And we should say, as well as the overnight on board the ship, you do get an extra 2 nights in a hand-picked 5-star hotel in Singapore as well. Wow, all of that, and then of course your return flights home. I think at this price, Keith, I mean, you know, when you break that down, you're away for nearly 3 weeks. You've got the extra overnights in Singapore, and then the 2 nights in Hong Kong. It's incredible, isn't it?
It is incredible, and Fred Olsen become increasingly known for their excellent itineraries, and this is an example of it at such good value. Flights out of this part of the world alone would be half of that cost there.
Absolutely. And just looking there, you know, we can obviously find your flights from most UK airports as well, and you have got all of those overnights, and only a deposit needed today. And then you've got this to look forward to, of course, and what a great time to cruise on in March, though, as well.
Perfect for that part of the world.
We should say that the ships are more intimate, so it's not as if there's thousands of places available. So if you've got your heart set on that one, do it as soon as you can.